because I haven't been to the site, and if I go at all, I'm not going to be there on a hunt for disturbances because I'm not here to find new facts. But here are your photos, and I realize this wasn't the visit with Dr. Cook. This was from June, not April. I see the road. All right. In my non-expert kind of subjective view, the only thing I see that shows any indication of human presence is the road itself. The forest looks like a natural forest. Now, I grant you, there's invasive species. Okay, fine, but invasive species don't constitute disturbance. We already had some back and forth with the witness on that subject. As I just look at this property, I don't see a disturbed property. I see an undisturbed property except for the road itself. Why am I wrong?
Well, I didn't take photos of the entire area. I was taking photos of things I thought would be pertinent, and I did not take photos of the entire 90 acres.
Obviously. No, I know, but even these kind of randomly selected pertinent photos, they show a road, but once you get off the road even a little ways, they don't show a homeless camp. They don't show walking trails. They don't show that.
No, I did not take photos of the homeless encampment or the trash or the trails through there. Granted.
But aren't I right that once you get off the road, there aren't trails everywhere through there. When you get off the road, you're crashing around through bushes, aren't you?
Yes. But again, that's not what the definition says.
No, I know the definition says the road constitutes a disturbance, but what about when you get away from the road? Still a disturbance?
I'm just reading what the manual says.
Well, I don't quite read the same thing in the manual that you read, sir, because I see that it means the area is free of regular disturbances such as paved roads or frequently used gravel roads. Okay, fine. There was a paved road. That's a disturbance. I see that too. It was right there in the photograph. But I also saw a bunch of forest with dense undergrowth. And it strikes me that once I step off the road, once I step off the disturbed area and wander into that forest, aren't I at that point standing on undisturbed land?
Yes, but again, there are trails that go through there that make it not undisturbed. So it's not.
Sure, but if there were so many trails, and I realize you didn't go on a trail photographing mission, that wasn't the subject of your photography. I understand that. Mm-hmm. But if there are so many trails that everything on the property constitutes disturbance, how come I didn't see those trails? How come I saw what looked like untouched forest, within inches of the road? How come I saw that?
Well, probably the same discussion we're having about the Joint Base Lewis McChord. You cannot see everything from air photos.
I can't see it on air photos. I can't see it on ground photos. I can't see it at all, frankly, but I have to take your word for it that it's there. I just worry that you spotted a trail and then used that to write off 90 acres. I just worry that that's what you're doing. Is that what you're doing?
No, that's not what I'm doing.
All right. Well, ask what questions you think would be helpful, Mr. Kent.